Then we have players of the month. So in April, you've got Kenley Jansen, 9 saves, a perfect ERA, also has a win. So he's helping, or a big part of why the Angels had a good April. Aaron Judge, 8 home runs. That might be as many home runs as the Cardinals have hit all season. 25 runs we had it in. I'd hate to say that, but it might be as many runs as we scored all season. Obviously, that's not the case, but yeah, he's having a good month. And then Pedro Leon, we got to see him up close and personal. He had some hits against us, drove in, I believe, 2 runs in our 3-game series. Got 382. Impressive. In the National League, Graham Pauley, batting 400 for the month, 7 runs driven in, 1 home run. Tyler Fitzgerald, 375, very impressive, 9 home runs and 16 runs batted in. And then the pitcher of the month, Luzardo, very surprised by what he's done. 5-1 through 6 starts or 6 games. Well, I guess that's 6 starts. An ERA of 1.69. He's got 34 strikeouts. Those are your April players of the month. And then we're going to focus on the Cardinals here. Because obviously the Cardinals, the struggle has been real. So if you remember, we started season on GOAT hitting. That went very horrible. Then we dropped down to Legend, and though it's better, we're still not hitting well enough. But we're trending up, which is a good thing. And it can't get any worse. Batting 188 as a team. We have to get, at the end of May, we have to be batting over 200 easily. Like, that has to be a thing. 12 percentage points, maybe even more, shooting for 210, 215. I'm not sure what the math would have to be as a team to hit, but we have to hit better. That's just the bottom line. That's been the biggest detriment to this team. We scored the fewest runs, obviously. You're not getting hits. The fewest hits. Fewest doubles, tied with the A's. Triples, none. We don't really have guys that, well, we have guys that can do it, but they're not hitting. Home runs, we're not last. Kind of seeing a little bit of a power surge of late. We're tied for 28th, though, so we're not like doing great. Just 22. Just for reference, the league leaders have 57. So yeah, we got to pick up our game here. Runs batted in, last. Stolen bases, thankfully we're not last there. We're tied for 10th. So that at least is something that we're doing well in. On the offensive side of things, caught stealing 6 times. Unfortunately, that's not great, but still. 3rd in the league in stolen base percentage based on balls. Hey, we're not last there, 93. So that's good. Strikeouts, this has been the thing that has been the most damning, especially on GOAT difficulty. We got 426 strikeouts. And we're in the first week of May. Unacceptable. There's just no other way of describing it. We're going to finish in last. The question is, how reasonable can we be over the last, 80% of the season? Slugging percentage we're last. OBP we're last. We're last in everything. Well, can't be last in double plays because, in order to be last in double plays, you have to have runners get on base, and you're not having that when you don't have hits. So middle of the pack there. But there is some good. Fewest errors in the league. Tied with the Tigers for the best fielding percentage. ERA. Yeah, this is another thing with GOAT difficulty. Normally on Legend, we'd be up at the top. Yeah, we're last. 6.22. We actually had it under 6 for a bit, and then you just have those games where you just get blown up. Then giving up 15 runs to the Mets probably doesn't help. Those 15 and 13 run games. Ouch. Well, kind of hard to have a shutout when you can't stop giving up hits. Saves. Near the bottom of the league with 6. Blown saves. 3. So you look at that's 3 potential wins right there. That hurts. Hits. Another one that's just absurdly ridiculous. Over 108 clear of 29th place. That's got to change. Runs 25 clear. That's got to change. earn 31 clear. That's got to change. And then home runs tied for 24. Ouch. One thing I do like though, walks were tied for fourth, but I feel like in the past we'd be just so far and away in first place, it'd be crazy. So I do like to see more walks. Strikeouts, I would like to see more, but April was rough, but now we have some throwers. We have some gas in the bullpen, so I'd like to think that number will go up, plus Bobby Miller in the rotation. Yeah, tough sledding so far.